night action in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs, their best record here, and they're really going. And, of course, there's the Kings. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And checking in on Sacramento. With the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
And GA, at this stage of the season, we're still trying to sort out the real contenders from the rest of the pack, aren't we?
Yeah, and it'll take a couple months to sort that out. There are more than a few teams that are still trying to find that groove.
Now, here's Collison. Pass to Aflalo. Kings moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. That's short off the rim. Leonard against Gay. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Spurs. Gay outside. Releases. Rebound by Tony Parker.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Over Gay. Leonard, no luck. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Kings. Gay outside. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay to the paint. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Parker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Gay kicks to Collison. Cauley Stein with a screen on Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
beautiful fake there. That's how to burn an over-aggressive defender.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green, the pass to Leonard. Gasol has got it. Pocket 6. Leonard looking around. And the shot goes down. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Collison against Parker. Collison kicks to Tolliver. Pass to Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Leonard. Again, the miss by the King.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Now Parker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Pau Gasol. Getting around 12 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And really just excellent numbers I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Now here's Collison. Nothing on the board. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Collison. Pass to Cauley-Stein. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Keeps it on the string, and Collison creating off the pick and roll. Nice.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Miami. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. And credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Checked in for the Kings. Lawson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. The Spurs also changing it up. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Ginobili looking around. Pass to Mills. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hand. Excellent catch and shoot play.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. No good from Gay.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Leonard finds Mills. And here is Aldridge. Pass to Leonard. Here's Ginobili. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Leonard against Gay. Now here's Labissiere. Here's Lawson. 5 to shoot. Back to Gay. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's San Antonio up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Arco Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now, here is Lawson. Scoreless thus far. And it changes past offseason, Clark. Teams were able to expand their roster.
I think it's a fairly immaterial change, but having more depth on the bench, always a positive, I think. Gives coaches a few more options to choose from every game.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here is Watson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. No good on his first attempt of the game. And it's Anderson with the ball for San Antonio. 4-point game. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
At the Arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
Now here's Ginobili. Following the miss by Labissiere. It's up a 3, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Ginobili. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Deciding to change it up. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. 5th best, Labissiere.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Yeah, you know, it comes down to efficiency for me. I mean, most young guys get excited, want to prove themselves. But he just calmly goes about his business and really does that at a high level. Very impressed by him.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Spurs also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. Aflalo right side. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein, and he banks in the lane. Cauley Stein's got 7.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Parker against Lawson. Gasol is screen on Lawson. Parker dishes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Rebound by the Kings. Follow the pass to Gay. Not 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Leonard. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Tolliver. Gasol against Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Now here's Gasol. 9 points last game. It's good.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Green. Down low, picked away. Gabe passes to Cauley Stein. And then Cauley Stein with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Antonio calls timeout.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Come on, let's see those moves. Everybody get down. Come on.
He's checked in for Ty Lawson. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for the Spurs.
Substituting on the court.
Spurs leading by 8. 56 seconds left in the first half. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Collison. Cauley Stein's got 6 here in this quarter. Parker against Collison. Parker kicks to Aldridge. He gets that one. Aldridge has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Imposing his will on the interior. LaMarcus taking the contact and finishing through the play.
Kick out to Aflalo. Outside Collison. Pass to Gabe. And the 3 off target. Here's Parker. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the first half is now in the books. It's San Antonio as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Sacramento Kings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on. But I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they're playing within themselves, getting to their spots and working the ball to whoever is open.
Efficiently building out that lead. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Willie Cauley-Stein.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Leonard missing. Kings shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Gay. Here is Tolliver. No good from outside. Parker outside. Cauley-Stein against Aldridge. Over Cauley-Stein. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Collison against Parker. Here's Gay. Rebound San Antonio. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Follow against Green. Pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Spurs. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In the third spot, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And here is Parker. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Averaging around 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
The Kings trail by 16. Allison the bounce pass. Gay against Leonard. To the inside. Here's Tolliver. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Gay against Leonard. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Collison the pass to Tolliver. And here's a foul. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Darren Collison.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Is your Sacramento Kings 3 team.
And the Kings making a change here. Lawson's checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili, he's checked in for Leonard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
He's off on the second. And here's Aflalo. He brings it up for the Kings. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Lawson, they in the D. Cauley Stein kicks to Tolliver. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green, the pass to Parker. Over Aflalo. And that one's good. Parker. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And the screen and roll, an excellent choice there. Parker only needs a small amount of room to get his shot off.
And stolen by Aldridge. Parker outside. Pass to Green. Here's Aldridge. Lawson defending. The jump hook. And the Spurs scoring again.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now here's Parker. Outside Aldridge. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Cauley Stein grabs the board. On the wing of Aflalo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Back to Lawson. Shoots over Mills. There's Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Berton's shot is good.
You can tell he's been well-schooled, well-coached. Knows when to kick it out to get that three-point chance.
The Kings trail by 18. Rudy Gay on the way. And that one drops.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Berton sets the pick for Leonard. Offline with his three.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
To the paint. It's stolen by Berton. Now here's Mills. Lawson defending. Mills passes to Berton. Outside Leonard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Skal Labissiere. Tolliver comes in for Barnes. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's Collison in for Ty Lawson. Gay scanning before. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And Gay doesn't fear pressure. Always calm and cool in those situations, especially when the clock's running low.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Aldridge left side. Puts it up from 15. It's off target. The Kings trail by 14. A follow goes in. The shot is good.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight move.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Timeout, Spurs. it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green outside. 6 to shoot. Leonard fires. Oh, the jumper goes.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. It gives him that magic touch.
Timeout, Kings. Covered by Leonard.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
1:29 left here in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The assistant basket. Coaches love those. Shows their offense is running well.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LaMarcus Aldridge.